Helping families stay connected. That's the mission of Familink. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from As We Share in France is co-founder and CTO Alexis Le Goff. Hi, Alexis.
Hi.
Give us a little background about this company. You're a digital photo frame company with, I think, some unique features.
Yeah, Familink is a connected photo frame for the older generation. It allows to share photos with your grandparents or your parents really easily without having them. They have nothing to do. They just have to enjoy the photos they receive. So we created this product called Familink to help the older generation to receive photos.
Step us through the user experience here and how you're really different from others that are trying to be in this space.
Yeah, there are many connected photo frame on the market, but the Familink photo frame is really the ultimate in simplicity, meaning that the people who have this photo frame have really nothing to do. It is that simple, meaning that the people who have this device, they just have to connect it to plug in on the outlet, and then the device is already connected because there is a SIM card inside. So they have really nothing to do. They just really only have to enjoy the photos they receive.
So with a SIM card inside, there's a cellular connection. Tell us how that works, because typically there is a subscription for anything connected to the cell phone network. And is Wi-Fi an option as well?
Yeah, exactly. As I said, we can the device has a 4G SIM card inside, so it can connect anywhere, even in several countries, not only in the US, in many countries, and in with several networks, it can connect to several mobile networks around the world. So when you start it, it is already connected. You can also use the Wi-Fi if your parents, for example, have Wi-Fi. You can connect to Wi-Fi. But if they don't have Wi-Fi, then you can use the integrated SIM card. And this SIM card, yes, there is a subscription. It is like $6 per month that you can cancel anytime or resume anytime. It is for people who don't have Wi-Fi access at home.
Interesting. So step us through how a family would use this. What is the experience like? Who has to do what?
Yeah, the typical scenario is that you will buy this for your parents, for example, for Christmas or for birthday. So one people will buy this frame, and you will just put it at your parents' house. You will just have to plug it in, and as I said, it is already connected, so the device is ready to start. In the box, you will have a secret code, a secret association code, and this association code you will use it either on the website familinkframe.com or on the mobile app. You use this code, and this code will allow you to send photos or to invite family members, because the idea of Familink is to connect family. So you are not the only one to send photos to your parents. You will share this access to your brother, sister, cousins, and so on, so that the whole family can start sharing photos. So as I said, you can share photos using the mobile app, the website, or you can also just send your photos by email. Every frame has a secret email address. So if you just send your photos to this email address, they will be delivered directly, instantly to the frame.
And the photos then get cycled through the frame. They're on display for a certain number of minutes or seconds.
Yeah, the default behavior is that there is no slideshow. It just displays the last photo that was received on the frame. You can slide also with the finger. With your finger, you can slide from one photo to the other. With the people who has the device, they can slide. They can slide with the finger, but you can also enable a slideshow. For example, if there is no new photo for, let's say, 24 hours, you can set the option to have a automatic slideshow. If there is no new photo for more than 24 hours, it will start to slide one photo every minute or you can set you can set it the way you want.
What about the storage? Is there local storage on the frame? Are the pictures being stored there? How does this work, and what are the limits there?
Yeah, it is. The photos are both stored on the cloud and on the frame. The local storage of the frame is 10,000 photos, so you can use it during several years before reaching this limit. And they're also stored on the cloud. So if someday you break the frame because you lose it, and we or any other reason, we are able to switch to swap the device and then send your old photo back on the new frame.
And the frame is, give us a logistics here, 10 inches, and what kind of resolution?
So the size, yes, is 10 inches, and so this is the screen size, and the resolution, I think it's 1600 by 124. Sorry, I don't know exactly the exact resolution.
But it's a high quality image that
Yeah,
people are seeing here.
high quality, and so 10 inches is a quite good size for people who have a problem to see correctly. We have before we had a smaller product, and now we have only the big one because it's the best for the older generation.
So what is the story behind this and the company? How did it come about? What was the reasoning or experience?
So the story began in 2015. I wanted to share photos with my grandmothers. My grandmother were more than 90 years old at that time, and I had young children, so they wanted to receive photos from my children, but they were far away. They were like 500 miles away from my home, so I was not able to see them frequently. So I decided to create a product that would be really easy to use for them, because as I said, they were more than 90 years old and they had like Alzheimer's disease. So I wanted to have something really simple, and they didn't have internet at home. So I wanted to have something both simple and that can work without internet. So this is why I created this product. At first, it was a prototype that I installed at my grandmother's house, and then we decided to create a company and to produce this device.
Very interesting and a wonderful story. Is there also, I think I saw on your website, a print option?
Yeah,
with this?
yeah, exactly.
Tell me about that.
So I'll tell you about the Familink frame. But in 2021, we developed a new product which is called the magazine. It's a paper print magazine that it's like a subscription. So instead of buying the frame, you can just take the subscription for the magazine, and you will upload your photos on the same app. Is exactly the same experience as sending the app to the frame. You will send the app, instead of sending them to the frame, they will be sent to the cloud. And at the end of the month, we will print all your photos together. We will make a layout, automatic layout. We will print this magazine, and this magazine will be delivered to the address you chose. So basically, it would be, for example, your parents' address. So they will receive every month photos from the whole family on paper magazine.
And do you attach some writing with the photos or some text, or how does that come together?
Yeah, exactly as the frame. On the frame, you can just send photos without text, or you can also add a caption. For example, caption will be very useful to add the first names of each child. And it's exactly the same for the magazine. If you send your photos on the magazine, you can add a caption, and this caption will be written on the paper magazine. Yeah.
How much does that cost?
So the magazine is $6.99 per month that you can also cancel anytime, and the first month is for free. So you can just try try by yourself. Go on our website. There is a magazine form. You can subscribe, and you will see how it works, and you can start sharing photos with your brothers, sisters, and try to the magazine. Yeah.
What have you heard back about doing this magazine format from users? There's some people who would prefer that over the frame, or some customers who are using both.
Yeah, we have also customers who use both. So yeah, I did not say it, but we can also have exactly both synchronized. So you send photos to the frame, they are received instantly on the screen, and at the end of the month they are printed on a paper magazine. But many users we have only either one of them, either the frame or the paper magazine. The main advantage of the frame is that it will display the photos instantly. On the other side, the paper magazine will display the photo once a month, but it is really also really simple because it's a paper magazine, so you just have to open your mailbox and open the paper and you have your magazine. So both products are really easy to use. Some people prefer the paper, some people prefer the digital printing. It's both products are similar, but different way of receiving photos.
And is there a combination subscription as well, or is it $6 something for the cellular connection and then another $6.99 for the
Yeah,
the
it's
magazine?
two separate services. So you can, if you have a frame that requires a 4G connection, it's $6.9. If you want to have the paper magazine, it's another $6.9. Yeah.
Very interesting. So it sounds like some great solutions for a lot of families, for older adults. And I'm thinking with a lot of even younger people who are taking all of these photos and sharing them with each other, having a print version that you could save each monthly edition might be a way to create family photo albums.
Yeah, we also propose, I did not talk about it, but we also propose for at the end of each year for users to print a photo album with all the photos they have gathered during the year. It's a photo album. It's really a new product we created this year. Yeah, and what I did not say about Familink is that the average age of the people who use our products is 85 years old. So as I said at the beginning of the interview, we are focusing really on the older generation and people who are not tech savvy at all.
Very interesting. For more information, where can people go?
For more information, you can go on our website, familink.io.
And it's FAMILINK.io.
Yeah.
Alexis Le Goff, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you, Fred.